Welcome everybody to the next episode of It's My Wrestling Podcast, Quiz My Ass Club. I'm of course, as always, your host and quizmaster, Chris Deez. Joining me today, I've got 5 fantastic guests, 5 fantastic players from within the IWC and the wrestling content creation world. Really looking forward to it. I hope you watched the first episode. If you do, you'll have a bit of a vague idea, but this one is going to be entirely different, completely different rounds, completely different questions. So strap yourselves in. It's going to be fun. I'm going to introduce everybody first of all. We have got Mr. I'm going to try and get names right. I've already messed up. Aaron Wooldridge. I always forget there's a D in there. I want to say Wooldridge. Aaron Wooldridge.
That's all right, mate.
Of Wrestling by Wooldridge. We got Jimmy BayBay of Wrestle Buddy, a good friend Mark of MancBasTurd channel, Gary Tait from Hooked on Wrestling, and Mike from his living room. Mike's my good friend from Body Slam. We work together at Body Slam. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody for playing along. Really happy to have you all here joining me. I've just said all your names and where you come from, so I'm just going to go around the room quickly. Everybody can tell me what their favourite wrestling match of all time is, so that the viewers and the listeners can get to know you just a little bit more. So, Aaron, favourite wrestling match of all time? Any promotion?
So my favourite match is Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 21. Just love the story told in that match. Just brilliant.
Underrated, unexpected. Didn't expect that one at all. Jimmy?
Well, we talked about last time in one podcast, TLC 2. I feel like that's probably my favorite, just because I watch it so much. That it's hard to pick, though.
Gary's already rolling his eyes because he knows what mine's going to be. Mark?
Triple H, Cactus Jack, Hell in a Cell, No Way Out.
Ooh, another underrated pick. Nice one. Dark Horse. Gary?
I always struggle with these, so I'm just going to go with my standard, which is Brett v. Shawn, Iron Man match, WrestleMania 12.
Yep. Solid choice. Mike?
Yeah, again, it is very tough, isn't it? I'm going to go with the one that made me feel the most. So I'm going to say Daniel Bryan versus Batista versus Randy Orton. Miracle Street, WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, man. Everyone remembers the moment, don't they? They don't remember the match. The match was good. Good match. Love a good triple threat. All right, awesome. And mine is obviously, it's TLC 2 / Gargano versus Andrade. Gary has so much shock on his face for anybody listening. I famously love TLC 2. It's all I talk about. Nearly called my son TLC 2.
WrestleMania 17, wasn't it?
It was actually, yeah. You should go back and watch it, mate. It's an underrated pay-per-view. Or maybe Walter versus Dragunov 2 from this year. That was a late entry, man. That was a fucking banger.
I'm surprised Gary didn't pick a Young Bucks match.
Yeah, tell us about the Young Bucks, Gary. You a big fan? Who's your favourite book?
My favourite book?
Buck Rogers.
I'm not playing this game. It's far too early. I was going to wait until later on to get my Bucks or Cunts things in there, but MancBasTurd has set that up to a T.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
The only good book is a book that isn't near Twitter or on my television channel.
That's a shame, Gary. Because I was going to give you 10 bonus points, but we'll move on. We'll move on from that. Sorry, buddy, you fucked up. Right. I'm going to get cracking. I'm going to get straight into the first round. At the end of every round, start of every round, I'll give a quick breakdown of the rules, how it's going to work. They're pretty much all the same, to be honest. End of every round, we will have a little look at the leaderboard. I've got it all next to me. So if you see me looking away or a little bit quiet, just bear with me. I'm just marking things off and writing down scores. It's the only way of doing this. So let me bring up the questions. I'm going to go round on the rounds where I go round in order. I'm going to go around in the order which I can see, which at the moment is Aaron, Jimmy, Mark, Gary, and Mike. When the episode goes out, I think everybody will probably be positioned differently. I don't know how to control that. It's really fucking annoying. But anyway, right, let's get into it. The first round, in honor of the New Day, is called Who. This round is all about wrestlers' real names. So we've got 5 guests. There's going to be 15 names, so everyone's going to get a good crack at this. You're all going to get 3 attempts at picking up a point. As I said, I'm going to go around the room in the order that I can see you guys. And you are going to give me a number from 1 to 15. I've got them all written down. I will hold up the bit of paper so you can see what's left, so that there's no having to ask me what's left. If you get it right, obviously you get the point. If you're wrong, so you get one guess. If you're wrong, you get locked out, and then anybody else can buzz in. If at any point in this entire quiz you need to buzz in, you literally just say your name. Whoever's name I hear first is the person that I will go with, and that's it. And then we'll just we'll get through all 15. If you buzz in after someone gets it wrong and you get it right, you get 1 point. If you're wrong, that name will be locked out, and we'll just move on to the next one. Or else we could be here literally all night. So there's basically 2 attempts to get it right. So I am going to get things rolling with Aaron, my friend. If you want to pick a number from 1 to 15.
We'll go 4.
Number 4, okay. Not the hardest one to get us started off, I'll be honest.
Oh, thank
So
God.
the real name is Randy Poffo.
Oh, God. I feel like that's the obvious answer. Lanny Poffo, I guess.
Jimmy BayBay.
Correct. Jimmy.
Macho Man, Randy Savage.
That is the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
I'm terrible at real names.
Stolen.
That's probably the only one I'm gonna get.
Damn it.
Jimmy with the first point to get things rolling. Okay, and now Jimmy, you're up with your choice, buddy.
I'll take number 7.
Number 7. Michael Hunter Hutter.
What's the last name?
Hutter. So Hutter. Michael Hunter Hutter.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. No clue.
That's a pass. Anyone going to buzz?
Yeah, pass.
No.
God, Flyers.
I'm going to, because no one's getting it, I'm going to offer it up for 2 points. So just buzz in and give it a go.
Aaron.
Go on, Aaron.
Shelton Benjamin. Just throw a name out.
It's not Shelton Benjamin, no. Pretty sure Shelton Benjamin's name is Shelton Benjamin.
Bugger.
MancBasTurd.
Oh.
Mike Awesome.
No.
No. Oh.
No, incorrect. It is EC3.
Oh.
Yeah. EC3. EC3. Right, okay. So that was Jimmy with number 7. Mark, you're up next, buddy. We've had number 4 and 7 so far.
11.
Number 11. Pretty easy. TJ Wilson.
Fuck. I can see him.
What I
Shedding Natalia.
did last time, and I should have said, is I'll give you half a point if you have a clue.
Oh. Tyson Kidd.
It's Tyson Kidd. There we go. Very nice. Tyson Kidd, that is 1 for Mark. Okay. Gary.
Number 15.
Number 15. Jonathan Good.
I'm not even going to try and attempt that. I have no idea.
Mike.
Oh, Mike.
John Moxley.
It's John Moxley.
All right, Mike, you could have at least given me 2 seconds, you little. Go back to your mum's
How
basement.
quick Jimmy was last time. I had to get in there.
Awesome. Well done, Mike. And Mike, you're up again, buddy.
Number 1.
Number 1. Rami Sebel.
Sami Zayn.
That is Sami Zayn. Nice and easy, that one. Okay, Mike up to 2. Mike in the lead. Right then, back round to Aaron.
7 been said yet.
Show you what we've got. That's where we're at. Very high tech.
We'll go 12.
Number 12. Okay, number 12 is Tyson Smith.
Oh,
This one shocked me.
I feel like I've heard this one before. Like this one that's kind of out of the blue. Samoa Joe.
It's not Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Anybody? Remember, you can have a clue for half a point.
Mike.
Oh no! I think I've just remembered it. Oh,
Too late. Too late. Too
damn
late. Too late. Mike, are you going for it or are you having a clue?
I'll have a clue, please.
Okay, so this is a current
it.
world champion.
A current. Okay.
Wait, is it?
Oh.
Yeah. It's a current world champion. Sure, yeah, why not?
Just remembered I heard it the other day.
By the time this goes out, it might not be a current world champion.
Kenny Omega.
It's Kenny Omega.
Damn it.
He knew it.
No, I'm glad I took the clue.
Right, so that was 0.5. Lovely. Okay, who is next? Jimmy.
2.
Number 2. Really easy one here. John Hennigan.
No. Oh, John Morrison.
John Morrison is indeed one of his many names. Okay, Mark. What have we got left?
We'll go with 3.
Number 3. Okay. Forgive me for this.
Oh, cheers.
Yuvraj Singh Desi.
Yuvraj Singh Desi.
That's the one.
Christ. Oh, Great Khali.
No.
Mike.
Incorrect. Mike.
Jinder Mahal.
Oh, Mike is on fire.
I thought he was fucking Canadian.
He is supposedly Canadian. Okay, mark that off. Lovely. Right then. So Gary.
8, just for shits and giggles.
What was that? Number 8. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Oscar Gonzalez.
Giant Gonzalez? It's not a clue.
No. Anyone?
MancBasTurd.
Ooh, I think that was just about Aaron.
Rey Mysterio.
It's Rey Mysterio.
Not a point.
What were you thinking, Mark?
Rey Mysterio.
Of course, yeah. Sure. Okay, who's next then? So that was Gary. Mike?
What have we got?
Oh, that would help, wouldn't it?
9.
Number 9. Okay, another fairly easy one. Mercedes Vanado.
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks. Ding. I had to throw in a few easy ones. Okay, right then. So back around to Aaron.
At 14.
Number 14 is Salofa Fatu.
Naomi.
No.
No, that's not right. That's Trinity. Damn it.
Anybody?
Oh.
Salofa?
Oh, I don't think about it.
Mank.
Yeah.
Jimmy Uso.
No. Oh, I'm going to let this one keep going if anybody else wants it. There ain't many of them left.
Can I have it back?
You cannot have it back.
Can I have another go?
All right, Jimmy, BayBay.
Jimmy?
Jey Uso.
No.
Uh,
Fucking hell. I'm going to offer this up to Gary and Mike, the only two who haven't had a go. Salofa Fatu.
Mike.
Go on.
Rikishi.
It's Rikishi.
Oh, yeah. Close.
Dad.
He said everything that came out of his balls, but not Rikishi. For God's sake. Right, okay. I don't even know who that was. Was that Aaron's?
yeah.
Okay, Jimmy.
We
We
got
are left with 5, 6.
6.
Number 6, okay. Number 6 is Paige Falkenberg.
Is it Paige?
It's not Paige.
No.
Anybody else? I've got a good clue for this.
Mike.
Okay, Mike. You need the clue?
Yeah.
I interviewed him and I fucking hated it.
Oh.
Mank.
He definitely knows
Mank.
What's that? Oh, I know what you mean now. Don't want to get the name wrong now and offend one of your...
Mank.
I know.
I'm just going to say, don't know. Eric Bischoff.
Hank!
Oh, right. That was obviously wrong. Why would I hate Eric Bischoff? Go on, Mark.
DDP.
It was DDP.
What was that name again?
Oh, what was that number 6?
Diamond Dallas Page. Page Hulkenberg or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, Paige Falkenberg. He changed it. He changed it many years ago.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So that was Jimmy. So Mark, you are left with number 5, 10, or 13.
We'll go 13.
13. Okay, Mark. That is Colby Lopez.
Oh. Colby Lopez.
Mm-hmm. With a Z. A Z.
With a Z. Mike's itching. Oh.
Gary.
Pass, don't know.
Okay, Gary.
Seth Rollins.
It's Seth Rollins.
God.
Fuck you, mate.
Gary is finally on the board. Okay, right then. So, Gary, you're up again. You got 5 or 10.
10.
10. Sorry, I wasn't watching, mate. Okay, number 10 is Tamara Lynn Sitch. Tamara Lynn Sitch. Sitch is spelled Sytch.
Snooker?
It's not snooker. Aaron?
Sonny.
It's Sonny.
How the
Sorry, what? Sorry, am I wrong?
How did I not know this?
My clue was going to be you can get in bed with her
that lady was
for
on my walls in the 90s. It is ridiculous that I did not know that.
the amount of wanks you've had over her.
I didn't.
My clue was going to be you can get in bed with her for $50 because you literally can. Okay, and what we got left? So Mike, the last one, number 5 is April Mendez.
AJ Lee.
It's AJ Lee. Fucking hell. Okay, that's the end of round 1. Who is over? So let's have a little look at the leaderboard. Mike, you were absolutely fucking plowing ahead, buddy. But in joint last, so joint third, we've got Mark and Gary on 1. Joint second, Aaron and Jimmy both on 2. And Mike is plowing ahead with 6. But it is still all to play for. And we have did everybody bring a bit of paper and a pen, like I asked, by the way? Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not know you asked for paper and pen.
I definitely asked for paper and pen. Unless everybody else just randomly has paper and pen on them at all times.
To be fair, I always do have paper and pen on me.
I never leave the house without a notepad and a biro.
I don't. I have to sort of tip up the house, to be honest.
It's for the very last round. It's basically like I don't know, I'll call it the tiebreaker, but it's not really a tiebreaker. It's a chance for anybody to catch up. You can potentially have a bad game all game and win in the last round.
Sounds like my kind of round.
I haven't decided on the scoring yet. I'm going to see how much of a gulf there is between first and everybody else.
Fair enough.
And then decide on how the last round's going to work. Just anybody listening on audio, we're just waiting for Mike. Mike is now back.
Yeah, sorry.
Have you got one?
Yeah,
You've still got time anyway. I've still got time. Right, let's crack on to round 2 then. As I said, Mike is storming ahead, 4 ahead of the closest competition. But we're on to first and last. So first and last is all about the first person to do something and the last person to do something. So, for an example, it could be something like first person to, I don't know, let's say the answer was The Rock. It could be The Rock's first pay-per-view win and The Rock's last pay-per-view win, something like that. So for this round, there is no picking numbers. It is all based on just buzzing in whoever's name I hear first. As I said before, it's the person I'll go with. Once again, if you get it wrong, you can be buzzed out, thingied out, locked out. Anybody else can buzz in. I'm going to be generous here. You don't have to get both for the full point. If you only get one, you can have half a point. So, let's crack on then. The first one I'm going to go with is the first and last, and wait for me to finish the whole question because some of them are a little bit, have to explain them a little bit. The first and last WWF/WWE United States champion.
Come on, BayBay.
Jimmy?
Last is Damian Priest.
Yeah.
First is Chris Jericho.
Oh,
No, it's not.
Close. Damian
not
Priest
right.
was correct. Anybody else for the first US champion?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Chris Benoit.
It's not Chris
Benoit?
Benoit.
No.
I'm going to let this go until everybody has had a go or until I get bored of you.
Know it now.
Mike?
I will say, I'm just guessing. I will say Booker T.
It's not Booker T. I don't think anyone's getting this, are they?
MancBasTurd.
Go on.
Regal.
Not Regal.
Oh.
Go on, Gary. You might as well have a go now.
What? Dean Malenko?
It's not Dean Malenko. The first two guesses with Chris were very, very, very close. It's a Chris. It's Chris Canyon.
Chris.
Okay. So, the second round is first and last Intercontinental Champion.
Mike.
Aaron.
Okay.
Mike, got that?
Yep. Okay. Pat Patterson. Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yep, that's the whole point. Lovely. Nice, easy one there. Well done, Mike. Okay. First and last, or most recent, whatever you want to say. First and last Royal Rumble winner.
Mike.
Mike. Fire.
Axel Morgan. And Edge.
Mike again. Mike, you were not good last time. Mike, today you are good.
Fucking been studying, hasn't he?
I just won until 20 minutes ago.
WWE Encyclopedia.
Right, let's move on to the fourth one then. So the first and last Divas champion.
Mike.
Aaron.
Fucking hell, Mike. Calm down, mate. There's no prize.
Last Davis champion was Charlotte Flair.
Yep.
The first Davis champion, I don't know actually.
Mank.
Beth Phoenix.
Okay, Mank.
Michelle McCool.
Michelle McCool.
Take half, that's fine.
Lovely. So that was half a point for Mike, half a point for Mark. Okay, then. Number 5 is, and bear with me on this one because I've got to explain it a bit more. Cruiserweight champion for the bout that was introduced in 2016 and before it went to NXT. So when it was reintroduced.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Oh, when it was reintroduced.
Yeah, reintroduced in 2016.
Up till now.
Yes.
Okay, Roderick Strong.
Up to before it went to NXT.
Okay.
When it was the WWE Cruiserweight
Right.
title in
Gotcha.
its incarnation.
TJP.
TJP?
And the last, God, that's a hard one. Enzo Amore.
It's not Enzo. Anybody else?
Mank.
I think. Did Gary? Did you? No, that was Mank then.
Tony Nese.
No,
Gary.
Gary.
Gary. The current one, is it not, or last is Roderick Strong?
It's not.
Who?
No, before it went to NXT.
I'll take a guess. Jimmy BayBay.
Jimmy.
Buddy Murphy.
It's not Buddy Murphy. Mike, your last one. I'll let you have a go.
Yeah, okay. So it's not Nice, so it must have been after Nice. Drew Gulak.
It's not. No, the last person to hold that title before it went to NXT. There was a amazing unification title match. Anybody remember that?
Was
A
it
couple of years ago? It was Jordan Devlin.
Neville?
Oh, yeah,
Devlin.
yeah.
Oh,
It was Jordan Devlin when he came back after saying Escobar wasn't the real champion, blah, 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 all that stuff. So, yeah. But we got half a point there for Aaron. Okay, number 6. The Light Heavyweight Championship in WWE. Mike?
I actually don't know. I'm going to say
That's a good start.
the last one was Tajiri.
It was not.
And
Aaron. Oh, sorry, mate. Is Mike going for the
Are
first
you going to
one?
go for the first one as well? I'll let you have a go for the first.
I'll guess Rey Mysterio.
It's not. Aaron?
Last Christian.
No.
First Demolenko.
No. Demolenko has held it, but no. Jimmy?
First Taka Michinoku.
Yep.
Last, yeah, I don't have a clue. I'm passing
Gary.
the second, the last.
Gary?
last.
Wasn't the last like a joke one, like Goldberg?
No. Not quite. He was the longest reigning, so the last person to have a go here is Mark. If you want to have a go at the last one.
Oh, Nunzio.
It's not Nunzio, it was X-Pac. It was X-Pac. Okay, right, moving on to number 7. Much easier on this. Money in the Bank. Men. Or Jimmy.
First Edge
Yep.
and last, last Big E.
It was indeed Edge and Big E. Lovely. Okay. First and last, 24/7 champion.
Mike.
Mike.
The last is Reggie.
Yep.
And the first, obviously I want to think truth, but I don't think it is truth.
Might be truth.
For some reason, I want to say Titus O'Neil.
And you would be correct.
Excellent.
It was indeed Titus O'Neil. I genuinely had no idea. I assumed it was our truth.
I'm holding it for about 10 seconds.
Okay, on to number 9. So the first and last European champion.
Gary.
Oh, Gary just in front of Jimmy.
Wasn't the first British Bulldog?
It was, yeah.
And the last, I want to say Regal, but I'm not 100% sure.
It was not Regal.
Jimmy Bebe.
Jimmy?
Was the last Eddie Guerrero?
It was not. No.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Christian.
No.
Christian will be an answer at some point.
Right, who's left to have a go on this one? Mike and Mark, I believe.
European champion. So
5 seconds.
I'm going to just guess Test.
It's not Test.
Good shit.
5 seconds.
No.
It was Rob Van Dam.
RVD.
Now.
Okay, moving on to the first and last hardcore champion.
Jimmy Bebe.
Jimmy?
First was Mankind.
Yeah.
Last, I'm gonna guess say Hardcore Holly.
It was not.
Mank.
Yeah. Mark?
Last. Kane.
It was not Kane. I can't give clues here because I can't give you 0.25 points.
Mike.
Mike?
Maybe it's like a trick question. First Mankind, last Cactus Jack.
No, it was not. Good idea though, but no trick question.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Big Show.
It was not Big Show. I think that's everybody, isn't it?
Gary.
Gary?
Fuck it, RVD.
It was RVD again.
I was expecting to say Christian.
Yeah.
So close. I was
Okay,
so
right
close
then.
to saying Christian. So close.
These last 5 are not champions. They're a little bit different. So, The first winner on NXT 2.0 and the last.
Mike.
Aaron.
Mike, just.
The first winner was Bron Breakker.
Yep.
The last winner was Bron Breakker.
I will let you have that. It was Bron and
Ciampa.
Bron and Ciampa was the last one. And for anybody watching this in the future, this was recorded on Tuesday, the 26th of October. So that is the correct answer.
That'll probably be the
chance
correct
it'll probably be the correct answer after this as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one. What were the first and last pay-per-views that The Undertaker competed at?
Mank.
Yeah, Mank.
WrestleMania was the last one.
Which WrestleMania?
30. Fucker. 36.
Yeah, 36, yeah.
First one was Survivor Series.
Which year?
Oh, give over.
Come on.
It's years as well. Got to be what pay-per-view?
Oh, 90. 91.
Oh, Jimmy.
Aaron.
Got it.
It was 90.
Ah,
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's a shithouse quiz question. That
Right. This one's fucking hard. Okay. First and last UK pay-per-views.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Is this just WWE or is this just?
It's just WWE, yep, sorry.
Okay, NXT UK Takeover Cardiff was the last.
I'm going to reword. First and last WWE pay-per-views that took place in the UK. So not WWE UK.
Right.
First and last WWE pay-per-views which were held over here in the UK.
Was the first SummerSlam 1992?
It was not.
No.
I thought it was as well.
Mm.
You gonna have a go at the last one?
Oh, yeah, I'll still say Takeover Cardiff.
Mike.
No. Mike?
I think the last one was Insurrection.
What year?
I thought Insurrection was good.
I went to both of these.
2011.
Oh, God, no, way off.
And the first one was obviously before SummerSlam 92, so no.
This is a horrible question.
I think I know the answer to this one.
Anybody else?
Unfortunately.
I don't think anyone's going to get this, to be honest.
We got did we already get the last one?
We got Insurrection, but
Okay.
not the year.
Okay.
Not the year, so I've not given that.
Oh.
Wait, wait. It had UK in the title. It had UK in the title of this pay-per-view because I remember it. Rampage.
You are very, very close.
UK Rampage.
Give me, baby.
Jimmy?
The last was Insurrection 2003.
It was, yeah. So that's that.
And the first one, I don't have a clue. If it wasn't
first one,
Rampage.
Mank.
Mank?
Royal Rampage.
It's not Royal Rampage.
It's
either.
not Royal Rampage. How is it not?
I think everybody's had a go now. So, right. Insurrection 03. Yep. I thought it was Wembley 92, SummerSlam. I then also thought it was UK Rampage. UK Rampage was 90. And I shit you not, the first, and you can Google this, you can Wikipedia this, because I had to a few times. The first ever WWF, as it was, UK pay-per-view, was called, word for word, First WWF UK Event 89. That's what it was called. It's fucking catchy.
Fair enough.
How could you forget that? It's comes off the tip of your tongue.
No wonder no one knew what that was.
WWF UK Event 89.
Such good shit.
Like, what? Yeah, Rampage was the year after. Annoyingly. Okay, right then. So number 14 is the first and last, or most recent, WWE Hall of Fame inductee.
Mank.
Hank?
The last one was Kane.
It was Kane.
First. Fuck. I want to say Bob Backlund for some unknown reason.
Aaron.
Aaron?
Andre the Giant.
It was Andre the Giant. He was the
Of
owner.
course it was.
Yeah, it was literally created for him.
Sorry.
There we go. Right, okay, so and number 15, the final one. The first WWF, WWE, and last wedding.
Mike,
Mike?
just for clarification, last time NXT didn't count. Does it count this time?
It does.
Okay, so the last wedding was Index, Dexter Loomis, and Indy Hartwell.
Yeah.
The first one, I imagine, Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth.
It was indeed. There we go. That is round 2 wrapped up. Let me just tot up these scores. So at the moment, Gary.
Be right back. I'm going to get a pen.
Okay. So Gary, in total, you're on 2, mate. So thanks for showing up. Mark has just gone away to get a pen, but he is on 2.5. So you know, not great. Last 4th place is still to play for. Aaron, you are on 3 altogether so far.
Yeah.
Jimmy,
Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you.
3.5. Jimmy, you're on 5.5 at the moment. And then Mike. Jesus Christ. Mike, everyone else can go home. Well, you're already at home. Mike is ahead on 11.5. Well, it is still all to play for because, like I said, the very last round, the one that you've all gone and got pen and paper for, is all to play for in that round. Okay, so the third round, moving on, is called 3 Stages of Hell. Now, this one I will have to explain a little bit. So I've got, how many have I got? I believe I've got 6 of these. Yeah, I've got 6.
Yeah, because the last 2 rounds were so heaven for me.
I am going to, in the interest of fairness and helping you guys to get some points who don't have points, because this was going to be a buzz-in round, but for some reason it seems like Mike's in the fucking room with me and he's just buzzing in. Even if he doesn't know, he's just buzzing in.
You just fucking mute him.
So I'm going to give you all 1 each at this. You'll pick numbers, but then I've got 6. So we're going to do 1 that is to buzz in. So got, 6 questions. There are 3 clues each. Lockouts, again, are enabled, so you can buzz in afterwards if somebody's wrong. I will give a clue. If you can get the answer of it might be a wrestler, it might be a pay-per-view, it might be a faction, it might be a fucking weapon. It could be anything wrestling related. If you get it off that first clue, you get 3 points. If you ask for another clue, second clue, if you have to have 2, you only get 2 points. If you have to have the third and final clue, you only get 1 point. But if at any point you give an answer that's wrong, you're out. You don't get the rest of the clues. Anybody else can have a go. If you take all 3 attempts and you don't get any points out of it, all 3 clues are out on the board. Anybody else who gets it gets the whole 3 points. So there's lots of points on offer here, even if you're doing fairly badly. So right, I am going to start off with. We'll go around.
For Mike.
We'll go around in order again. We'll start with Aaron, buddy. If you give me a number between 1 and 6.
5.
Okay, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so your first clue. This will be worth 3 points. Monica's husband.
Monica's husband. Second clue.
Okay, your second clue. So everybody pay attention because if you get to steal, there are 3 points, remember. Second clue, WCW champion.
Oh, so the third clue.
Okay, the third clue is you cannot kill him. Jimmy's ready. Jimmy's ready if you don't get it.
Scott Steiner.
Jimmy BayBay.
Jimmy.
Ah,
It's David Arquette.
It's David Arquette.
Oh, shit. When you said Monica, I was just like, what? Shana? What's that all about? Idiot, man.
Lovely. 3 points for Jimmy. As I said, lots of points on offer here. Okay, so Jimmy, you're up next, buddy. You've got numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, or 6.
3.
Number 3. Okay. I think this might be the easiest one. Number 3. Okay. First clue for 3 points. Started by people from the outside.
I'll take a second clue just to make sure.
Okay. Bolstered by a real American.
Yeah, it's NWO.
It's the NWO.
Oh, you could have given me that one. Bloody hell.
It's another 2 for Jimmy. Right, okay. So, Mark, 1, 2, 4, or 6?
1.
Okay, number 1. First clue for 3 points. His son is in NXT UK.
Fuck it, Scott Steiner.
Mike.
Jimmy BayBay.
Oh, that was Mike. Mike got that. It's William Regal.
What?
Yep. His son, Charlie Dempsey, as he is known in NXT.
Oh, fuck
Okay.
off.
The other two,
That's a multiple choice answer, that.
the other 2 clues were going to be he drank piss on TV at Mania 17, that whole storyline with Jericho. And the third and final clue was going to be War Games,
Oh, yeah.
which you would obviously have got it on. And
Um,
the other, the last clue on the NWO was going to be Too Sweet. Okay, so Gary, you are up. You have 2, 4, or 6.
we'll go with 6 just for the banter. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, number 6. I think you're just going to fucking go for it on this first one. For 3 points, this is a former champion, world champion, who spent time in prison.
Fucking, there's loads of them. I'm not playing this multiple choice shit. Second. Give me the next clue.
Okay. Buried by Triple H. Again,
that's all of them.
but put them together.
Are you-
Spent time in prison
are
and
you
was
just
buried by Triple H.
Are you just fucking trolling here? Right. Wait. When we're saying buried by Triple H, do we actually mean in the literal sense where it's a buried alive match, or are we
No.
actually meaning that he got his golden dick out?
Yes. The second one.
Give me the third clue, because the next 2 I may as well just piss in the wind.
I really want you to get a fucking point. Okay, the third and final clue for 1 point. Shucky ducky quack quack.
Oh,
Give me.
Ducky quack quack.
Shucky ducky quack quack. He says it every time he's on telly.
He says it.
I think you've got to put it in context. You've got to do it like in the
Okay.
voice.
No.
He tells people what his shucky ducky quack quack moment or prediction is.
My mind's gone completely blank. I'm not even kidding. It's blank.
Aaron.
Jimmy BayBay.
Yeah,
This
just
is
pass it
my
out, man.
shucky ducky quack quack moment.
Aaron.
BayBay.
Right, Gary, as soon as you
Genuinely.
Jimmy
say pass,
Yeah, the pass.
Jimmy
Mike.
BayBay.
Aaron.
Oh, tell me you didn't just say that.
fucking hell. I'm gonna go. That was everyone at once. I'm gonna go Jimmy because
Booker T.
yeah. What happened? Why has he got his head in his hands? What happened? I missed it. What happened? Are you all right, Gary? Do you need a minute?
MancBasTurd knows exactly what happened.
Did he say Booker T afterwards?
No, I said, tell me you didn't just say that, and his hands just went into his hands. as soon as he said pass.
Right, okay. Right, try and follow that, Mike. You've got number 2 or 4.
Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Played for the Baltimore Ravens in 2020 and left them in 2020 as well.
God. I'll take another clue.
Okay, next clue for 2 points. Favourite animal is a dog-faced gremlin. Oh, that's clicking. I can see that's clicking with people.
Dog-faced gremlin. No, one more clue.
Okay. Not allowed to use his surname because of his uncle.
Oh.
Front breaker.
It's Bron
Oh,
Breaker.
for God.
I'd rather take the 1 point than put it out back to the room.
Yeah, just the 1 point there. That's okay. Cool. Right then. So that was number 2. So number 4, I will offer out. Go. First person to buzz in.
Aaron.
That was Mank this time. Right. So number 4. Okay.
Oh.
Sports Illustrated Wrestler of the Year 2017.
2017. Next clue.
Okay, for 2 points. His home is cleaner than anyone else's.
Kenny Omega.
It's Kenny Omega.
And his friends are all dicks, especially the Bucks. There you go, Gary. Got one in for you.
1, 2.5. So that is Mark up to 5.5. That's pretty respectable. Aaron, you didn't get any points at all in that round. I'm afraid, so you are still down on 3. Gary, 2. Jimmy, I think this might be pretty close now because we've got Jimmy on 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 5.5, 8.5, 10, 13.5 for Jimmy. And then Mike. Oh, Mike is on 14.5.
Ooh.
1 point in it, but Mark, I think you can finish first as well because we're coming on to our final round. Great thing about these quizzes is they don't go too long, so we're already at the final round. This is where everybody needs to get their pen and paper out. I'm going to give you a question. You're going to get 5 seconds, 10 seconds. You're going to get 10 seconds to write down your answer. And when I ask for everybody's answers, you just got to hold it up to your camera as close as possible because I want everybody to speak up all at the same time. So the way the points are going to work for this is basically it's a number. You're looking for a number. Whoever is the furthest away will still get 2 points. Just for competing. Just for showing up. You're welcome, Gary. That'll be 2 points for all. Whoever finishes in 4th will get 4 points. 3rd will get 6. 2nd will get 8. And whoever is closest will get 10 points. That's why I say it's still all to play for. You can come from last to 4th, Gary, if you do your best. So, final question for potentially 10 points. Everybody ready? How many days did Bruno Sammartino hold the WWE title for in his one single record-breaking reign? Got 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done.
My shit's not working. Hold on.
Oh, put it down, 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 put it down. Not ready, not ready. Put it down, put it down.
No.
Put it down. Everybody all at once. So
I should probably make it a bit more clearer.
yeah, try and make it a bit clearer because my eyesight ain't the best. As I said, it will be 5th place will still get 2 points. So if everybody is ready, you would all hold up your paper as close to your camera just so it's nice and clear so I can see them all. I'm going to write them all down and then figure out who got what. So go. So we've got Jimmy up on 3,000.
Oh, bloody hell.
2 for Aaron. Got 2,199 for Mark. Gary, bit closer, mate. I can't quite. Is that 705?
5.
705 for Gary. And Mike has got that 2699.
Yeah.
Mike has got 2699. Right, okay, so the correct answer, Gary.
7 years.
Gary, just fucking leave already, mate.
No. I want my two. I want my 2 bonus points.
You're gonna get your 2 points. Don't you worry. You're gonna get your 2 points. So the correct answer was 2,803, meaning the closest was Mike.
Damn.
He was 104 away. So that is 10 points for Mike there. And then second closest was Jimmy. So Jimmy is in 8 points. Aaron with 6. Mark gets 4. And Gary, as we all expected, got 2. So Gary, I'm pretty sure you know where you finished, pal. You finished in last place. 5th out of 5th.
I am fucking shocked.
The participation award, you got 4 points. No, you didn't. Sorry, no, you got 6 points. There you go. That's respectable.
Robin bastard.
Okay, and then we have got Mark down on 9.5 points in 4th place. Aaron, you are
Actually,
on
come third.
Oh, Aaron, no, joint 3rd, both on
Okay.
9.5.
That'll do.
Lovely. 9.5. And then the winner was it was close, to be fair. It was close. Jimmy, you finished on 21.5 points, and Mike just ahead on 24.5. There we have it. Mike is my second champion. I think what I'm going to do in the future is get all the champions back on for a champion of champions night. Maybe.
I finished second last time too.
I think champions should be made to defend the titles.
You know what? Yeah, actually, yeah. That's a better idea.
In 6-way Hell in a Cell matches.
I like that. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, no, you're right, Jimmy. That's twice for you, mate. Consistently just coming up short.
Man.
But last time it was by like 11 points. This time I made the scoring a little bit better, so it was definitely closer between you two. Gary, it was really nice to see you.
Hey, I was able to get in the fact that the Bucks were cunts. I told you earlier on.
Yeah,
As
you
long as I
win.
get that in,
You're the real winner.
I don't care.
You're the real winner, and so are our listeners, because now they know that the Bucks are cunts, if they didn't already know. Cool. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, that was a nice short quiz, only about 45 minutes. I think that's a pretty good length of time for a quiz. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Before I let you go, though, I'm going to let you tell everybody what you're up to. I'm going to go with Aaron first. Please tell people where they can find you, what you're doing with your awesome podcast.
Yep, so I do a YouTube at the moment, Wrestling by Wooldridge. I'm mainly sort of an analysis channel where I go through matchups from different times in history and different promotions. Currently trying to branch out a bit with some new ideas. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Wrestling by W. And yeah, thanks Chris for having me on. Massive honour to be on this channel and on your podcast.
Awesome. No, thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Jimmy, speaking of buddy, tell us about Wrestle Buddy.
Yeah, you can find me on WrestleBuddy.com. I write the Raw takeaways, NXT takeaways, and then I just started doing Raw recaps on YouTube. You should definitely check those out. New thing, you can check me on Instagram, BayBay_WB for WrestleBuddy. That's where you can find me. And might as well check out WrestleBuddy. Check out all the other people's exclusive content and interview stuff.
Awesome. Yep, strongly suggest that. I'm a big fan of Wrestle Buddy. And thank you, Jimmy, for coming on again, man.
No problem. Thank you,
man.
man.
You've been on the pod a few times now, I think 3 times. Always a pleasure having you on. Mark, tell us about your channel, MancBasTurd.
Right, well, long story short, few brief changes. You can catch me on Twitter at MancBasTurd if you want to interact with me personally. Or be aware I'm a liability to have on social media. Keep your eye out on YouTube, though, for Markout Gaming. I primarily do a lot of content around the WWE 2K series. As you can imagine, the last 12 months has been fucking dreadful. Sorry, scratch that. Last 2 years have been fucking dreadful. However, I mean, mainly a lot of machinima style cinematic story series is you can expect to see on there. So keep your eye out for that channel, Mark Out Gaming, once stuff goes live on there. You can also find it on Instagram as well. So.
March, isn't it? I think we're looking at 2K now.
We're hoping. That's if they don't delay it again. But the amount of issues that they've had with development, plus the snags with all the releases that have completely skewed 2K's development as far as the game goes with the roster releases. So we should expect to hear more from 2K in January. Also, we're led to believe.
Awesome. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm worried. I think I'm going to go into every 2K game now a little bit like hesitant.
GM mode will save it because people have been asking for it for a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to God how they would implement it with no glitches, I don't know. But if they were to implement war games into it as well, that'd make it a completely different game as well. So hopefully there's a lot of kiss my ass, bells and whistles features to say sorry for the last 2 years of what is dumpster fire atrociousness.
Say what you feel, mate. Gary, where can we find you and what you're doing with Hooked On?
You can find me on Twitter at Gary Tait 1. And every Sunday there's a feature for Hooked On Wrestling where I look at wrestling TV all week, except the YouTube pile of nonsense that AEW put out. But all other wrestling TV of the week, and then give my opinion on the top 5 best and worst segments of that particular week. It's just a new one. So yeah, you should definitely come and then be Chris and tell me how wrong I am.
Yeah, but your takes are better than your quiz performances, so
not hard.
Well, yeah.
Don't tell me you didn't just say that.
And to be honest,
Shucky, quack, quack.
And as yet, the Bucks I don't think have actually featured in my top 5 worst moments. So that's quite impressive for them.
You're a changed man.
Not appeared there yet.
I reckon, as punishment for finishing like for Halloween, you should essentially dress as one of the Bucks. Wig, handlebar mustache.
He can do them both. He can get one of those paper mache heads and put on his shoulder, and he can just do them both.
Or I could just be the fun-loving dickhead that I am, which effectively is the same personality as those two.
Hey, there we go. Another shot. Look, you could just do an article on how great they are. Their best 5 moments of the week.
Again, when they're not on my television screen.
Okay, Gary. Sorry, man. Sorry for even suggesting it. Mike, where can people find you apart from on this podcast? Because you're literally always here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can find me here because you can't get rid of me.
Yeah.
On Twitter at NunnyBoy20. One of these days I'm going to have another answer. I'll be doing something, but not at the moment. So, yeah, NunnyBoy20, and on here, hanging out in the corner somewhere.
Just sitting behind my chair, peering around. Awesome, guys. Everybody listening, everybody watching, make sure you go and subscribe to those guys. Make sure you go and follow them because they are honestly putting out some awesome content. I'm looking forward to what Mark does in the new year with 2K. Hooked on Wrestling is brilliant. Gary's feature is new, but it is very, very good. I'm always sharing it out. Hopefully, we're going to do something on the podcast as well, Gary, because I know we've been talking about trying to tie that into like a weekly or fortnightly thing on here. Wrestling by Wooldridge is fantastic. Some of my favourite content, not just saying that because you're here. I genuinely mean it. I'm always saying great things about WrestleBuddy. Every time someone's like, tag your favourite content creators, I'm always tagging WrestleBuddy. And of course, while you're here, make sure that you hit subscribe on YouTube, hit follow if you're listening on audio. I've been doing brilliantly recently. I'm really happy. All of these guys, though, have contributed to that. I really appreciate everybody's support, everybody's friendship, because I'm a piece of shit, and you lot are just so good for putting up with me and putting up with my rants and just being a bit of a knob. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody listening. Oh, what's he saying about me?
The
Go on.
I'm
genuine
gonna say, no, do you know who's a bigger knob?
Oh, go on.
Dare I say it?
Yeah, go on.
Am I picking out the shovel?
Yeah, you're allowed to say it.
Well, bit of ASMR. Stuart Lawson.
Tell me.
Tell me you didn't just say that.
This is-
That's
this
just
is
a
literally-
quack quack moment.
Ah,
This is the
shucky
best
ducky.
feud in wrestling
Shucky
at the
ducky.
moment. This is Chris
That is
Deez
a-
and Stuart Lawson. So
Shocky
entertaining.
ducky quack quack moment of the year.
I think it's better than Rock versus Austin. I think you're up
It
there.
is.
It's up there with Rock, Austin, Hogan, Andre.
It's the feud that's
Gargano,
never going to
Gargano.
die. Never going to die. We will dance this.
I
dance forever.
just love the positivity from this podcast.
Yeah, Gary's actually been quite nice. That's strange.
We don't have to worry though because he doesn't watch anything wrestling related. So
No, he won't watch this. He won't have a clue. I'm sure someone will tell him. They'll send him a fucking 30-second voice clip. I'll get tweeted about whatever. Hi, Stuart. Nice to see you. Thanks for the extra view and thanks for the downvote as well. Anyway, thanks for joining. Everybody, please ignore the last few minutes. Please stay subscribed. Please stay followed. And see you next time on It's My Wrestling Podcast.